Did you know that thousands of income tax assessments were being challenged in courts, not on merit, but because of missing digital signatures or a few lines of reasoning in an approval order? The Finance Act 2026 has just shut down the door permanently. Let me explain what Section 292BC does and why it matters to you. Under India's Faceless assessment regime, which was rolled out from 2021 onwards, all assessment and reassessment proceedings moved online. Assessing officers were granting approvals electronically before initiating or completing the proceedings. Now, courts in several cases started questioning the validity of these approvals on grounds of reasons being too brief, digital signatures being absent, authentication norms under the Rule 127A were not being followed, and in some cases, the approval looked mechanical, rubber-stamped, and without real application of mind. Now, let's move to what Section 292BC says. Section 292BC, newly inserted by Finance Act 2026 with retrospective effect from 1st April 2021, does three things. First, it classifies the electronic approvals by income tax authorities at administrative and supervisory nature. This lowers the bar for how formally such approvals need to be reasoned or recorded. Second, it says these approvals shall not be treated as invalid on account of insufficient reasons recorded. Any defect in authentication or communication or the absence of digital signature as long as the approval was granted electronically. Third, it overrides all contrary judicial rulings passed till date. Past court decisions that invalidated approvals on these grounds are effectively nullified from April 2021. If you have a pending appeal where the sole ground of challenge is a defective or unsigned approval, that ground is now, in most cases, gone. Professionals need to immediately review all pending litigation where this was a live issue. And going forward, it signals a clear legislative intent. India is doubling down on faceless regime. Procedural technicalities around electronic approvals will no longer be a weapon in tax litigation. This amendment works alongside two other related insertions. Section 292BA, which validates DIN-related defects, retrospective from October 2019. Section 144B amendment allows electronic communication as an alternative to digital signatures in faceless proceedings, retrospective from April 2022. Together, they form a legislative armor around the faceless assessment framework. Section 292BC is a game changer for pending and future tax litigation. If you are a taxpayer, litigant, or a tax professional, review your open matters today.